President Donald Trump on Friday floated cutting tariffs on China from 145% to 80% ahead of a weekend meeting among top US and Chinese trade officials. It is a move to potentially de escalate the trade war between the world's two largest economies. In a series of posts on Truth Social, Trump appeared to lay out his demands and some concessions for the meeting between U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer, and their Chinese counterparts. Trump and Bessent have both said that the high tariffs on China and China's 125% tariff on most U.S. goods is unsustainable and needs to be lowered eventually. However, Trump administration officials are trying to lower expectations about the potential outcomes of this weekend's talks in Geneva, according to senior administration officials briefed on the plans. They're framing the talks as a good first step, but won't result in any kind of deal or even a framework like the one the United Kingdom and Trump announced on Thursday. Director of the White House National Economic Council, Kevin Hassett, told CNN Friday that the tariff will not be lowered ahead of the negotiation. In quote, "I think that everything will happen while the talks are happening, not before. It will come out tomorrow. What happens? It's a negotiation," end quote. Hassett added that Bessent and Greer are going into negotiations, end quote, with an open mind, but said that news about any changes in tariffs won't come, end quote, until after the talks finish. Bessent also went on Fox News and said that the discussions are to begin the thawing out process in a frozen trade relationship. End quote, "My sense is that this will be about de-escalation, not about the big trade deal. But we've got to de-escalate before we can move forward. 145% tariffs, 125% is the equivalent of an embargo. We don't want to decouple. What we want is fair trade."